So today is finally here. About to take this car out right here, out on the road, try to get some nice little exhaust clips. I'm gonna do a little bit of city driving, then we're gonna hop right on the highway, try to get some nice little pulls so you really can hear the car open up. If I had somebody else here with me, I would more than likely just have them sit on the side of the road and I'll just, cruise up and down the road, hit the gas on. But that's gonna have to be another video because, as you can see, I'm here by myself. I don't have nobody to watch my phone, and I'm not about to leave it on the side of the road in the daytime. So right now I'm gonna set the phone down right here. I'm gonna get the car some nice little revs. It does have the 4,000 rev limiter in park, so that's about the highest it's gonna rev up to. But before we get into that, let's go over the car real quick. Let's see exactly what do we have going on here. So boom, you can see right here, got the Mega Racing sticker. So a Mega Racing sticker means it is a Mega Racing muffler. So I got the Mega Racing muffler on this car, and I also have the secondary cats deleted, and it's just straight pipe from there. So secondary cats took off, replaced with straight pipe, and I got the nice Mega Racing muffler swapped out over the factory one. Yes, my muffler is pretty crooked. Unfortunately, the exhaust shop I took it to didn't do the best job, so I'm gonna have to take that back up there so they can straighten it out. I don't know if you can actually tell crooked, but the right side is really leaning lower. If you just look at the tips. Yeah, that's about all. Let's get this video on the road and start it. Also, for those that don't know, this is a 2004 Chrysler Crossfire, and it is a V6. It's a 3.2 liter V6. And I know a lot of people try to bash V6s. Oh, you should have got a V8, but hey, be real. Like, you can make any cylinder, whereas a 4-cylinder, a 6-cylinder, 8-cylinder, V10, 12, you make any car sound pretty good for what it is. So for all my V6 owners out there, no matter what car you own, don't get discouraged. If you want to add some sound to your V6, don't feel ashamed, because hey, I do it all the time. It sounds really good to me, and I'm not comparing it to any other car because it's not any other car. But for a V6, it does sound really well. So let's get right into it. So if you want your car to sound like that, if you like that sound, a lot of people don't like, I went for a more deeper sound in V6 while still having loudness to it. The Mega Racing muffler does a great job doing that. And also, if you delete the secondary cats, that would make it louder, but not extremely louder, but more than likely it would just give it that nice deep tone that you hear in the video, compared to just going straight pipe. No offense to people that like to go straight pipe, but I decided I really wanted to put some quality into the car instead of just chopping stuff off and throwing a little straight pipe on it. So I went with the Mega Racing exhaust. So now let's hop on the road, take a 40 spin. I got my windows down. This car is also a 5-speed automatic. It's not the 6-speed, which at the end of the day, I have no complaints. The 5-speed automatic in this car is really well. But before we jump into this, let me move my milk crate. I know a lot of people wondering why the heck you got a milk crate. Well, if you don't know, I DoorDash on the side, so there's no place to put food, and I'm not going to put it in my seat, so I'll put it in the milk crate. Also, another thing, you might hear stuff in the trunk. As you can see, I got cleaning stuff. So you hear that, just excuse me for that. Get a nice little idle. These are 4-inch exhaust tips, but it comes standard with the muffler. It already comes welded on the muffler. Also, another thing, this car has a pretty bad little rattle at certain RPM, so if you hear that, I apologize again. I'll have to get that fixed going to the exhaust shop. So let's jump right into it. I will try to do my best to record, you know, decent. Like, this is decent. I can't sit up here and just do a real POV. It's not gonna work. And if I feel like I gotta put the phone down for a second, if I can't edit it out, I'm sorry, but I would do the best to try to give you guys the best view possible. As this is a pretty smart car, so this is the farthest back I can go, but at the end of the day, that is real uncomfortable. So I'm gonna try to stick it right here. This car does have right at 119 and 862 miles. Not bad. So we're going to turn the traction control off and let's roll out. That's the nasty little rattle right there I'm talking about. I'm also in the Kansas City, Kansas area, so for people that's think this place looks familiar, yeah, you're right. I'm in Kansas City. So shout out to Kansas City. All right, we got some nice little traffic right here. All right, after this corner we can go. Try to do some like more civil driving, like actually doing the speed limit and like cruising like you would drive if it was a police officer behind you, of course. So that way we can get different sound clips of the car. I don't want to just get in the car and just instantly just do waddle per throttle or non-stop. No, I want people to actually hear how the car sounds cruising around, and how the car sounds when you own it, and how the car sounds when you fully own it. Yes, the window will be down the whole way. If I run the window up, the car will drone pretty loud. And I got some loose trim in the car, so it'll rattle even worse. But I don't mind rolling the window up when I get on the highway. I would do that if I don't forget, and just do a nice little not a real pull, but just get up in the RPM so you can hear the drone. Nice day out here. Today is Tuesday, right around 1:20. So hope everybody that's watching this video is having a nice day, or if you're watching at nighttime, having a good night. So we are coming right up on parallel. I'm gonna turn left, and I'll kind of get on it a little bit. And then after that, we'll hop on the highway and then we'll really see what's going on. I am just recording from my iPhone 13, so I'm pretty sure the audio is pretty good enough. Because people call this car slow. Like, I was just barely on the gas and I just got up to 50 like with no effort. No, I'm not saying the car is like extremely fast, but come on, people gotta realize that just because the car don't make a ton of power doesn't mean it's slow. Like, or just because you hit wide open throttle doesn't mean the car is slow. Like, you can cruise, as long as you can cruise in the car with effortlessly, like, just go. I don't see that being a problem. I don't see that being slow. Like, just cruising, the car would just hit it without having to press the gas so hard. The car, it goes. This V6 does have some nice torque to it, so that really helps out a lot down low. But being realistic, the car is far from slow. Like, a lot of people just compare these cars to other cars. Like, oh yeah, that thing is slow, like blah blah this, blah blah. But in reality, it's really not slow. But at the end of the day, like I tell people, it all depends on what you compare it to. Like, yeah, this minivan right in front of me, yeah, this car will probably feel like a freaking supercar in front of it. But then, yet again, another sports car on the road, this car won't feel as fast. But it won't be slow, but it won't be as big of a difference. So we're getting ready to hop on the highway right here. I don't really want to do any crazy pulls through the city because there's a lot of traffic going on. That's something you would rather do at nighttime, but on the highway, it'll open up some more in traffic. Hopefully it doesn't pick up a lot of wind noise because the window is all the way down, but that window is up since it came off track, so I really can't roll it down technically. And of course I can't throw the car in manual mode because I gotta record with one hand. Probably do a few downshifts, so. But I would try to hold the phone closer over here. That way it's not picking up a lot of noise coming from the left side since the window is down. So I'll just hit the gas like halfway and hit the throttle halfway real quick. See what it do. Alright, now we're gonna roll the window up halfway. I don't want the audio to get ruined. Let's roll it up more than halfway. How about that? As soon as we straighten out, I'll get on the gas. That's great. Should have been a warning coming around that bend, but I guess that's why you don't speed in the first place, huh? It's just traffic. Like, sometimes it's real tough trying to film videos in the daytime because it's traffic. Like, that's why I love coming out at nighttime because everything is cool at nighttime. There's not a lot going on at nighttime. During the daytime, it's people everywhere. Like, you really can't do nothing crazy. You gotta be real careful. Like, you can't just hit the gas because you never know when somebody go try to pull out right in front of you. But we'll get on there real quick right here. I would just ride to 100. Yeah, the car definitely sounds pretty good in my opinion. And I'm not being biased at all just because I own the car. Got a nice little Mazda one to play behind me. I guess he didn't like me flying by him, but we got a 300 in front of us that don't want to go either. So that's great. Like, this is bad, bro. That's why I got a dash cam. This Mazda is really trying trying to play. And we got a 392 right here too. Okay. And look, you can see him right on there. People want to play when you're actually trying to do something, but they don't want to play when you just out here and you ready to go. Challenge are rolling, bro. You ain't playing. You can't do nothing because it's traffic. Yeah, we still got the Mazda behind us. You probably can't see it, but he wants to play too. Just so much traffic, bro. You can't do nothing. You really can't. Like, well, I guess it's better than nothing at the end of the day. Mazda coming. You ready to go? It's not going to open up. It's like nothing. Another Challenger out there, jazz blue color. Goodbye, Challenger. Alright, I think that's the end for this video. It's nothing much more I can do. If you guys have any more well, nobody has recommended the video yet. But if you have any questions or recommendations about the car, feel free to comment down below. I do respond to comments. I'm not one of those people that's going to see it and not respond. Unless it's something that I really just don't believe in, of course. But hey, thanks for tuning in and have a nice one.